the ancient way. Like really. Like it is a kingdom that's gonna be had right in our face. And we are gonna be those citizens. The righteous people that make it, it's gonna be it's something that you need to do. It's something your purpose, your 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 skill, your talent is gonna be needed in this kingdom. So you have to realize, hey, man, I gotta get my stuff together. I gotta really start to study to provide for this kingdom to come. Like really, it's time, y'all. It's not time to be playing around. It's not time to be, I know everybody has an everyday life and stuff like that, but you still you can look, you can set aside time to really learn something. You
Yeah,
gotta
that's
learn
good.
something every day. Learn something every day that you didn't know yesterday, that you didn't know when you woke up.
No, that's good
Cause that's a,
because you reminded me of when I was talking to a client earlier this week, and she's like, I'm so busy. I'm getting ready to travel. I'm getting ready
mm,
to move. I'm also doing this one-to-one consulting advisory with you that spans for 12 weeks. She's like, how do I fit my time in? And I was telling her what I did and what we did before we came to Africa. We were so busy, it's not even funny. And we, at that time, had 3 children. What I would do, I would go to Panera Bread. I would wake up at 5 a.m., walk to Panera Bread because it was in my neighborhood, and go sit at 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and write and do whatever client stuff I had to do my marketing. Go back, it's 9 a.m., it's still early, do whatever needs to be done for the children, homeschool, all those things. Then by the time 3 p.m. hit, if I had like a lot of client work to do, if I had a lot of stuff to do, I would take another 2 hours. That's my 5 hours a day, boom. You can make more and leverage more with 5 hours in a day of you working for yourself than working for somebody else. But you do have to be willing to sacrifice and wake up early, because if I didn't sacrifice, we wouldn't be where we are today. If you're not willing to sacrifice, a sacrifice has to be made. And it's up to you to decide if you're willing to sacrifice. Not everybody is willing to, but if you want to be in the number of people who get to leverage this time, then you're going to have to decide what your sacrifice is going to be. It could be time, it could be money, it could be both. It could be uncomfortability, it could be whatever. But you're going to have to decide that for yourself. Now, for number 4, he's saying your action step is to actually invest in real assets because your savings are sitting there depleting. So if you have a savings account that does not get you APY, that does not get you percentages back on your dollar, if you're not investing in gold, if you're not investing in your business, not just a job, because everyone knows feds have been laid off insanely. And again, is that a symptom of a healthy economy and a healthy society? Lay off all the Fed workers when times before, decades before, I know at least in my family, people always say, the government, work for the government. You're never going to be out of business. You're never going to be out of a job. And all these Americans are out of a job. You can't trust the 9 to 5 anymore. You can't trust that. You need to start your own business. One job is not enough. And if you're wise, you're going to start your business on the side of your job while you still have that income. That's what we did. Okay? So you want to go to school, level up your skills, and just to be clear, the only 3 skills that you should be looking at right now, you need to be into data and analytics, you need to be into writing, or you need to be into technology. Those are like the only skills that are going to survive, okay? There's the only skills that are going to survive. Of course, you need to learn finance, but when we're talking working and what skills you're going to do to actually be able to hedge your investments, those are the only 3 skills that are going to survive, okay? Because they're saying that doctors are going to be obsolete. They're saying nurses are going to be obsolete. And so by default, even if a lot of people wanted to get jobs in Africa or in Eastern Europe or in Asia, you're going to be taking a pay cut. So you need to be proactive with these things. This isn't the time to be retroactive and reactive, okay? Go to school, pay off debt, climb the ladder, vacation for 2 weeks, then pay it off and die. That system doesn't work. You deserve better. If you're an entrepreneur, even if you work 5 to 8 hours a day, it pays off better. And guess what? You get to pass down a company, or you get to have an exit strategy and sell the business. I've worked with entrepreneurs who started online businesses and sold them after 5 years. Now you can take that and get a down payment on a